Now I want to show you something before we go any further, because this is an explosive story heading your way. We cannot use the video of this boxer, but we will show you what Italian boxer Angela Carini said when she qualified for the Paris Olympics. That's an emotional, jubilant Angela Carini telling the world that she made her father proud by making it to the Games, getting closer to her biggest dream of winning a medal. Round of 16 is how far she got, and that excitement of taking it another step further, of entering the quarterfinals at Paris, ended in 46 seconds. Her resilience lasted all of 46 seconds. She was facing Algerian boxer Imane Khelif, and she could not withstand any more than 2 blows before her nose started bleeding. A word with her coach, and Carini forfeited the match. That's Carini in the blue, crumpling to the fore, and she was sobbing right after she surrendered. From tears of joy before the Paris Olympics to now tears of anguish. She said she couldn't take the punches that the Algerian boxer was landing. This is the same boxer who had been barred from the gold medal match last year at the World Championship in New Delhi, India. Reason? Khelif had failed the eligibility test. The levels of testosterone in her body was way too high for her to be participating in the women's category. And remember, this is a boxer who's participated in tournaments before alongside women in the past. Khelif, though, had failed to meet the gender eligibility criteria by the IBA, the International Boxing Association, in 2023. But come the Paris Olympics, the decision regarding boxing events fell squarely on IOC. This because IBA remains suspended now. And IOC instead reversed the last call and allowed 2 boxers, one, of course, Algerian Imane Khelif, and the other, a Taiwanese boxer, Lin Yu-ting, to be part of women's events at Paris. Khelif in the 66 kg category and Yu-ting in 57 kg category. This 46-second bout, though, created quite an outrage online. There's many hate that's been spewed there. Now, it's not just been the viewers or fans of the sport or the general public who vented their anger. Popular voices, influential personalities have been very, very vocal in their displeasure, like J.K. Rowling, like Martina Navratilova, a tennis legend. She's come out as well speaking about this. Elon Musk, he's had a word. Barry McKeegan, a professional boxer, former boxer in fact himself, calling this unfair. Many personalities calling this particular decision unfair. The biggest backlash that IOC and by that extension France are facing is from Italy and the Prime Minister herself, who said this.
I think that athletes who have male genetic characteristics should not be admitted to women's competitions. And not because you want to discriminate against someone, but to protect the right of female athletes to be able to compete on equal terms. From my point of view, it was not an even contest.
Meloni, in fact, personally met the Italian boxer, consoling her after her loss, even as Algeria and their supporters have been taunting Carini. But this public indignation and condemnation has been met with strong resistance and a firm backing of their own decisions. IOC did not waver in their response to this, standing by the call that they made of allowing these two boxers.
This involves real people, and we're talking about real people's lives here. They have competed and they continue to compete in the women's competition. They have lost and they have won against other women throughout over the years. And by the way, this should make this absolutely clear for everyone, this is not a transgender issue. I know you know that, but I think there has been some misreporting on this, and I think it's very, very important to say that this is not a transgender issue. These women have been competing in competitions for many years.
The IOC putting some valid points across to defend their decision. Even as Algerian Olympic Committee was enraged and said they call these malicious attacks on their distinguished athlete. Yes, there have been some malicious attacks, which were not necessary. I'm all for expressing your identity and standing by who you feel you associate with. Khelif represents a unique case here, where she's born with as a woman, but has XY chromosome, which are present only in male bodies. It's unfortunate. But here's the issue with that. Higher the testosterone levels, higher would be the strength and the muscle mass skeleton advantage, making that body develop in a manly or male way. So simply put, for the same hours that both, say Khelif in this case and Carini, train, the Algerian would have more muscle development, more endurance, and by that extension, much more strength than Carini, all because of the XY chromosome. Now, is that a fair face-off? Because this is sport. It's a contest, a fight between two equals. They say sport is a level playing field. And that phrase could not be any more true than in this scenario. A battle between two individuals or two teams who have been classified on the very same parameters and stand at level with each other. That's sport. Is that the case here, though? Is the IOC going to be able to answer all of these different voices and pertinent questions, many of whom from political spheres who are clearly infuriated with the inclusion of these athletes who have come in despite failing gender tests? Now, I understand sport is for all, but has the IOC and the authorities responsible here been fair to all? Every party concerned in this very complex and sensitive matter? Those are the questions IOC will have to answer, because this is far from over and the issue will not die down very easily. Yes, life has not been fair to boxers like Khelif and Lin Yu Ting, who are caught in the crossfire here, but the least IOC can do is be fair to all. Have they done that, though?
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree. One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report
and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Eric Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital